Good morning, I'm Stu and I'm about to head off to Chillagoe, which is just on the outskirts of Cairns, Queensland in Australia. And I'm off to go and see some caves. And I'm taking you with me. On the way to the caves, so this is the scenic route, and as you can see, this is the Outback. This is the roads they have. Not suitable for caravans, and lots of droppings from kangaroos. But we're in a 4x4, so this is taking it. But at least the blue skies are out. A lot of these roads are creeks, small rivers, and during the wet season there's not a hope in hell of us being able to drive through this. So dry season is when you can come on this scenic route. So we're still on the way to the caves, but we have just stopped off because I've just seen this sign, and there is basically nothing on this road at all for the last hour. We've passed 2 cars. Montalbian Pioneer Cemetery, 1886 to 1922. Total burials 68. 32 children under 10 years. So I don't know if that leads to a cemetery, but I have been told by Will that this is a bit of a dangerous area. And you can see some gates there. So I think best to get back in the car. And here we are. The weather is a lot better than it has been in the hills. The sun is shining, there is blue skies, and it's worth wearing t-shirt and shorts, which I've not done for a couple of days. But the cave we're going to be doing is the Trezkinn Cave, which is starting in about half an hour, and as you can see there's not many cars around, so we are one of the first ones here. But we've been told the Trezkinn Cave is one of the hardest ones to do, which is quite handy because we're both wearing flip-flops. But I'm going to wait for our guide to turn up, have a wander up and show you the sights.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, on the bottom cloud there, yeah. Alright. Yeah, go on my way. It will be locked, so if you get in there, you don't want to be in there, straight back up the stairs again and just push the gate, you'll be back out on this platform. We go in, we do a big loop and back out this way. Sorry, don't get me started. Why about we just sit out here, we'll just talk about it. Because it's quite narrow step.
Spider web. See the size of that spider?
Stu, keep walking.
Sorry.
Yeah, use the rocks for this one, eh?
Yep.
Wow, this is amazing. I'll talk a bit about the animals we're getting here first. So we've got 9 different species of microbats that use the caves as a hunger in Chillagoe. The largest of the 9 is just here. If he flies, he's going to fly and leave up there. He does that most days. So it's called a dyed-end leaf nose bat. It's got a light coloured belly, white dots on its side, and an upturned nose with a little leaf fold. So that's where they get the name leaf nose bat. They like to eat hard-shell beetles like Christmas beetles and click beetles. Limestone in Chillagoe dates back to about 390 million years ago. There was a warm, shallow sea here that had a lot of coral and a lot of sediment. As the Earth's plates are pushed together, it's compressed. It's really acidic. You can see where it mixes with the rainwater, runs down here, dissolves the rock away. Goes down to the floor, dissolves the floor away as well, so it makes the cave deeper and deeper the whole time. Just such a slow process, we don't notice the change.
I don't think they have bubbles. It comes through the mouth.
You'll see some sunlight through that hole there. So things laying up the top there get washed into the cave. Other things crawling around sometimes fall in. So I've seen a few different frogs, lizards and snakes coming in. Amazingly they survive the fall. So for such a small animal to survive that, I think it's pretty amazing. That's all right, thank you.
Excellent, thank you so much. Really good.
That was amazing. That is what you call nature at its finest. And the tour guide was actually quite good. It was stunning. But now we're heading towards, this is the walking track to the Balancing Rock, which is only about a K away. So me and Will thought instead of driving around, we'd have a little walk.
Have what with shade?
Because there's plenty of shade. Beautiful. We've walked about half a K and this is probably what the Outback would feel like, where it's just deadness around us and we're just following a small track to get to where we want to go to next. But this is kangaroo land, wallaby land.
Yeah, and you can see there's been bushfires through here.
Was that from a bushfire?
Yeah, yeah. So you can see, like, look at the kindling of the tree. So, you know, the rangers set this afire on purpose.
All right.
Revegetation and regrowth.
Oh, there's another one there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all of them.
Yeah, yeah. So they would have just lit
This whole area.
whole area, let the fire go through, but controlled.
Oh wow. And you get a lot of these as well, which is termite. Termite little homes. Quite big. Fascinating. We've just arrived at the Balancing Rock and all around us, actually quite beautiful. And with the sun going behind that cloud, it's actually quite cooler. but it's just up this way. And there it is, Balancing Rock. We're going to have a wander around, see if we can get a bit closer. At the same time, keep an eye on the ground for any snakes, because it is midday-ish, and this is the time of day they come out to strike. Yeah, that's definitely balancing. That is one big rock. Wow. I think it's just basically takes us around the back of it. And it's balancing pretty well, but I think it'll be a few more years, a few more centuries before it falls over. We've just come back from the Balancing Rock, and we're going to do the Royal Arch the Royal Arch Cave. It's a little bit too far, but you got the Walumba art site, which is the Aboriginals artwork. It'll be some sort of story of. Oh, it's that way.
Telling a story.
Right, it's this way. Follow me. So this is the Aboriginal art, and obviously we've had a quick look at it, me and Will, to work out what it all means, and most of it is a story and not really art. So that could be an animal. Down here is hunting, and we reckon that this last one is on the left hand side of the groove is a male, and then a female, and it could be a festive after the hunting of the animals. But as it says here, there's a lot of deterioration being done, but this previous one is explaining that it's not art, it's a way of communicating ideas.
Also, it could have been said pretty much this would be a good place for hunting, ceremonial. Good place for hunting for ceremonial.
Right.
In theory, it depends how you interpret it, but to me, it would be hunting and for festive / ceremonial purposes.
Right. Educational. We're back in the car park. We're heading back into the main town, which is called Chillagoe, I think. We're going to try and find a cafe. We need something to eat. It is really hot at the moment, and I desperately need a coffee. Let's go. Well, we've been watered, fed, we've had a cup of coffee and a slice of cake, and we got it from that coffee place there, which doubles up as a laundromat. But I'm going to have a wander in. The temperature for this place at this moment is 38 degrees, which is a little bit hot, considering it was 21 degrees yesterday in the hills where I'm staying. So I've just been talking to a lady and her partner, and she's from Manchester, and she moved to this town, and she was saying there is a population of about 200 people here, and it is a proper outback town, and she loves it here. She says it is beautiful, and you can tell it is a community-based town. And I'm just gonna have a walk around and show you bits and pieces that I've seen. So it was an old mining town, and there's still a lot of industry here to do with the mining. One of the guys said it's a geologist's dream to come here with all the rocks, formations, etc. around here. Just here is, and I thought I'd show you this, the Bank of Australasia vault, 1900 to 1928. Wow, like where it says keep out. Little sign. This town is really, really nice. The lady I was speaking to from Manchester is a school teacher here, and her class is of various ages, and there's 10 children. Wow. That's it from Chillagoe. We're going to head back home, chill. But it's a really nice place. There are probably thousands of outback towns in Australia that people don't know about, and this is one of them. And sometimes I think that the locals would rather have it like that, but who knows. If you're in the area of Cairns, you get a chance to come out here, you need to come. But as I head back to the accommodation where I'll be staying for the last couple of weeks, that I've still got another week of staying at, I have plenty more adventures around this area, and will be taking me out and about to see these places. But if you like this video, all you gotta do is press that like button. If you want to subscribe and see the more adventures of a lifetime that I'll be having, then press the subscribe button. But until next time, goodbye.